What up, do? And I guess we're gonna start this off as a real nigga moment. Can't hold it in. Latoyna talking about me. All right. I've been chilling, relaxing, enjoying my day. But at the end of the day, the part of the day, the left side of the day, right side of the day, people want to reach out to Vicdamoane. So here we go. Yeah, it's a real nigga moment. Can't hold it in. Latoyna wanna talk now. Let's let's go to the videotape. Let's go to the videotape. Roll that clip.
Okay. Lord, why me? I've been selling Vic this. My story hasn't changed. I've been telling Vic somebody trying to set his ass up. Vic don't listen.
You said you been telling Vic that somebody been trying to set me up. Girl, why are you lying? You don't call me. You don't email me. You don't inbox me. You don't hit me in a DM because it's going down in the DM. You don't do none of that shit. All right. See, what I would like is some honesty, Latoyna. If I had your telephone number and I had something to say to you, do you realize I wouldn't even be making this goddamn video right now? I'd be on your phone, leaving you a voicemail or some shit like that. Because that's how, normal people act. Us humans, us black folks, we communicate through dialing the telephone number. All right, so don't go out here lying because see you talk about you been telling you don't call Vic for shit. In fact, the army of Vicdamoane has been blocked on quite a few of your platforms. So why are you talking about you communicating me when you block me and then you talk to fake versions of me? But all right.
My story has not changed not once since I've said it. Not once. Vic think I'm lying, but I'm not.
Okay. Let me explain to you why I think you're lying. The reason why I think that you're lying is because you don't communicate with people directly. And there's something about that. It's like when Suey Magooey, it's like you called that nigga and you just had the nicest long conversation with this nigga. It was okay. You get on there with beautiful thick chick, you get on there with Miss Coleman, you get on there with all these other people, and it's just nonchalant. But then you say, well, I'm trying to tell you something, but you don't want to tell me directly. I don't know what grown person does that. I mean, I'm grown. Me and you both in our 40s. So you understand what I mean by that. Because you would want the same thing done for you. It's actually called respect, Latoyna. If I had a way to communicate with you, if I had a way to contact you, and I knew that, boom, I'm going to get to you direct. When I dial this number, or I call this Skype, or I call this Facebook, or whatever I hit, I'm speaking directly to you. But you don't operate like that, and that's weird to me. That's weird to me. Like you got something to hide or some shit. All right. So I'm always on guard. Always.
Because why would my parents, who don't know who Vic is, say that Vic called my family? Like I told him on the phone, if he'd have been listening, I said, if it ain't you, you didn't find out who did it. But Vic ain't never went to find out who did it.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's break that down, Latoyna. You call me and say somebody called your family, right? And pretended to be me. So you come to me and you say to me, well, if it's not you, then you need to go and find out who did it. Now, Latoyna, maybe you weren't listening because I heard you the first time you said that. And if you recall, it kind of pissed me off a little bit. And I kind of, snapped at you a little bit. So let me reply to you again, but in a smaller tone. Who the fuck are you for you to come to me and think I'm supposed to put my life and my channel and my content on hold just so I could figure out who the fuck is calling your mama and daddy? That I'm supposed to just stop everything I'm doing. I'm supposed to just shut down everything I'm doing right now just so I could find out who the fuck called your motherfucking phone. Are you serious? See, that just goes to show that you don't know me very well. Certain things I don't do, and I try to be polite with that shit. All right? Let's see, Latoyna. When you called me and said that, right? I didn't even know who the fuck you were. So I treated you accordingly because you were being extremely disrespectful. Who the fuck are you to come to me, a nigga you don't know, and think I'm supposed to just cut out everything I got going for myself, the shit I got planned for me, my family, my daughter. I'm supposed to just stop what the fuck I'm doing just to cater to you. And goddamn, Latoyna, you ain't even donated. So now you think I'm supposed to put you over my motherfucking supporters, the people that donate? You see how ass backwards you were when you came at me? Do you see how left field you were with me? Like, that's some real left field shit. I wouldn't go to Suey Magooey and say to him, well, somebody called my mother's phone, it's pretending to be you. He says to me, well, that ain't me. I'm not going to expect him to turn around and say, well, you need to find out who did it. And this nigga go and do it? See, you don't apply your logic to everything to see that, well, that just, you're right, Vic. That really didn't make any sense. That didn't make any sense.
So my thing is, even though you didn't do it personally, you gonna be guilty by association because they did it for you.
Now that's an even dumber statement, Latoyna. They called your parents for me. Well, in that note, I might as well have just called them. Why would I need other people to call them? Why wouldn't I just call them myself? That's retarded. Latoyna. I mean, with all of this crap that you bring up your parents, you bring up my name, should I just call your parents? I mean, whoever got their number, maybe I should reach out to them. Because if I talk to your parents, it'll be live. I don't need people to do shit for me. Remember when you tried to do the GoFundMe thing and I told you I didn't need you to do that for me? So here you are again assuming I need people to do shit for me. No, no, Latoyna. Again, you're not reading the board right. But you're not really a chess player. You just like saying the statements. I mean, how could you be so like left field? All right. You said, what's my IG? My IG is Army of Vicdamoane. All one word.
Because you have people that's that damn crazy that will do that. Let me give you an example of that. It will be no different than all these people who killed for love. Okay? So, what I'm saying is, say for example, you got somebody that tells somebody wants somebody dead. And y'all heard about this. You got people out here who will literally do that.
Okay. But Latoyna, once again, your comparison is ridiculous. You're comparing a person that says, let's say if somebody wants somebody dead. But Latoyna, I never wanted you dead. I never knew who the fuck you were. You only came around me because you saw the lives had 400 and 500 people watching them when I was talking back and forth with Nature Boy. This is the only reason why you came around, because you was chasing that nigga. I mean, at some point, a light gotta go off. A light got to go off. I'm going to help you with these lights that are off in your head. All right? I got to help you with these lights. All you motherfuckers came around me because I was going at Nature Boy. That's where you niggas came from. That's where you came from, Latoyna. You have an origin story. You have a source. I can point to where you come from. You can't do the same with me. At some point, we gonna get at least one of these lights to come on in your brain. Let's continue.
It's like the same thing with what's going on over there. When
No.
you got people doing other people's dirty work.
No, it's
you
not.
You have no idea what you will do for love, what you will do for acceptance, what you will do for somebody to like you.
Oh,
You'll
Lord.
do anything.
Oh,
but
Lord.
You're not going to be thinking about the consequences and repercussions when you do it.
Oh, boy.
And you got people out here that will do that. Mm-hmm. They will do anything for you, for your love and your acceptance. And people take advantage of that.
Now, see, that's a lie. Again, that's a lie. All right? Look, Anita used to like me. Now she hate my fucking guts. But I still have love and respect for Anita, just like when she was cool with me. So your statement is completely false, ma'am. Your statement is completely false, ma'am. All right? And we got all types of receipts, all right, to back that up. All types of receipts. All types of receipts. So let's continue.
That's why you have so many people in jail. Because a lot of people are following behind the wrong people and they're listening to the wrong people. And it doesn't matter whether you didn't do it or not. The point is, if you said it, they're coming for me. You still gonna go to jail for that.
See, once again, you are making shit up, because in order for me to tell people to go get you, I would have to know you. And I didn't know you. I didn't know you existed. In the famous words of Tim Tam Flim Flam, I didn't even know you existed. All right. Think about this, Latoyna. All those videos of carbonation and all that other bullshit, I took them motherfuckers down. All right. For the simple fact, for the simple fact, all right, I didn't want to attract more people like you to my channel. All right. Because a discussion started in a discussion that we were having, all right, turned into a goddamn mistake. Okay. So we had to, you know, draw a line in the sand to say, no, no, no. See, we're not just talking about Nature Boy and carbonation and all that fuck shit. No, no. No, no, no. See, we're on the bigger and better things. You dig? You're the one stuck in the time loop. You're the one that wakes up every day and it's Groundhog Day. That's you, not me.
Blame period. Association. So it doesn't matter whether you didn't do it or not. You said it. It doesn't matter. So at the end of the day, when Vic started making all these videos about me and stuff, yeah, that's it. When they started making videos and stuff about me, that proved Vic's guilt right there, because even if he didn't, Vic, I was trying to say this to Vic. Somebody is trying to set you up. If you didn't do it, then you need to figure out who did it.
See, again, you see how your brain thinks, Latoyna? You think I'm supposed to care about you. You see that, Latoyna? I'm supposed to care about you. Now, Latoyna, I have been married for, well over a decade. All right. And then I have my daughter. Then I have my mama, my grandmother, my sister. I got female cousins. It's a lot of women. Oh shit, look, my motherfucking female donors. There's a long list of women that I put before you. All right. There are women that I never met that I would put before you. And what I mean by that, is like, far-fetched shit. Like, I always talk about Alicia Keys. All right, yeah. Yeah. A lot of women I'd put before you. All right. I mean, you don't care about me like that. You don't show me that type of love. Why am I supposed to give that type of love to you when you don't even show it? Remember, you're the motherfucker that don't give a fuck about nobody. You don't care about shit. Remember, all right? All of this shit is a game to you, right? You're the one that confessed and said you tell lies just to confuse people. Didn't you say that? Latoyna, ain't I the Jesus guy? Why would I ever give a fuck about a liar, a confessed liar? Why would I, give this much love to a motherfucker that admits openly to being a liar? Do you know that that's one of the worst things that you could be called in the world? Like, being called a liar is worse than being a female being called a bitch. All right. Or all these other words. Two things you don't ever want to be called: a liar and a thief, because both of those things can have you killed. And you confess to lying. You openly admit to it and then talk about my life in danger. Well, technically, it's supposed to be because you don't want to stop lying. You don't want to stop. And that's weird, Latoyna. All right. Why would I ever jump in the boat with a person that confess to being a liar? Explain to me, how do we market that? How do we market that, Latoyna? How do we make that grow? That you're going to come to the public and lie to them and expect them to support a liar, a person that has no problem coming live and say, "Hi guys, I just like to lie to everybody I can. I just want to tell a lie. That's all." Beautiful people. How does that make sense? But I'll let you explain it.
These people are coming for me. And unfortunately, they're Vic's people. Unfortunately. There are people that are associated with him. Oh, you showing the GoFundMe? That part? Yeah.
Yeah, what is this right here? Stalked and harassed and cyberbullied. Yo, that's crazy. But like I said, you got people out here, you feel me, that get wrapped up in the social media stuff. And, you know, they start acting out. You feel me? So with all of this fake GoFundMe stuff, put my name and Ashe name in it, you know, like I say, she a channel holder. She doing what she do on her channel, just like I do what I do. I report the news. And, you know, CFTV Club for TV. Shout out to the whole Beam team. You already know how we move it. Nothing but ones everywhere. But like I say, it's crazy, you know, that people would do this because it show you the heights that people are actually take just to be able to knock you off course with what you're doing. That's why I be telling you, despite what you're doing or what's going on, you got to stay focused with your channel and what the theme of your channel is about, irregardless of what. You know, you got a lot of different channel holders that are out here that bring forth information. Just be consistent with what you're doing, irregardless, you know what I'm saying, of what's going on. Just report the news. Just do that. You know, like what you do, you sit and you give your commentary. You give, you know what I'm saying, your thesis on what takes place with carbonation. That's why people tune in. You had a lot of people originally that was saying, oh, she crazy, she this, she that. But hey, them same people, they tune in to watch you. So you can't be that motherfucking crazy because they watch you. They tune in. They even the people that dislike you say, oh yeah, I'm about to go over here and stalk Latoyna. That's what they say. I'm about to go stalk. So why would they be stalking your channel? Why are they stalking your channel? If you got your channel set up, and let's say you're on here and you're talking and you have a channel that's solely about waking up in the morning and cooking breakfast, and every day you go live and cook breakfast. Okay, so the person, you know what I'm saying, that be making dinner on their channel, why the fuck is why they watching your channel and mad at you? Why they leaving comments up under your video, you know, and they the person, you know, that's covering, you know, dinner? Why they on your channel if you the one that's making breakfast? That's all I'm asking. What's the purpose of that?
My whole thing is that there's enough subscribers to go around. So I don't even see why people take it upon themselves because they see their channel holder losing views and you want to sabotage someone else's channel because your team, whatever. That'd be like me and you, okay?
Oh, I'm losing subs. Well, goddamn, it's 93 people here. It's 93 people here. I didn't call them. I didn't even share this motherfucking stream. I didn't even share it. So you know, I keep wondering who did I lose exactly? All right. Latoyna, whoever you think I lost, I gained like 5 more of the one entity that I lost. I mean, whoever you think or is contacting you and telling you, well, you know, they might have been down and They're no longer down. So without them, Vicdamoane Studios will crumble. All of this shit, yada yada yada. I mean, I just got my living room done. All right. And we got gifts to give out to everybody that donated for the show last night. And everybody know what we did on the website last night. I was up so late and so early finalizing those gift bags that we about to hand out like Oprah. I've been asleep all goddamn day. All right. That was 4 hours of content. And then the other motherfucking video fucked up. I don't know what the hell happened. Sound started doing old stupid shit. Like, what the hell is this? All right. Some of them a bitch, but don't worry. We going to take care of that too. All right. But let's continue.
Say, whether we like it or not, we're all competing, okay? It's a competition, whether you like it or not. It is a competition. And some of us share the same people. And so they go to everybody's, and I tell people.
A competition. This is hilarious. What are we competing for exactly? It's a competition. It's a competition. What do we win? I didn't even know I was in a competition. At least y'all should explain the rules before you start the game, because that's not fair. So you're cheating in this own competition that you have brought out. Oh shit, PayPal lights going off. Oh no, the PayPal lights are going off. It's a competition. I didn't know. I apologize. I didn't know we were playing. What do we win? What is the prize? All right. What is the prize? What is what do we get when we win? What do we get? I just want to know. All right, especially for free week. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn. All right. Latoyna said, I'm gonna win this. Fuck this. It was at this moment. Damn. It was at this moment that Vicdamoane believes World News was trolling the shit out of Latoyna Jones. Goddamn. It was in this moment that Vicdamoane realizes, oh, World News is trolling at this moment. He is trolling his ass off. All right, and I will not be fooled. I will not be tricked by this fuckery. I am the king of trolls. You will not trick me. You will not trick me. All right. World News is in troll mode right now. Hilarious. Oh, God. Oh, girl. Shit. Wait. Hey, look. Whatever you missed, don't worry. I'm going to leave this video up. All right. I think Nature Boy donated, Latoyna. I think that PayPal notification was my Carbonation TV money coming in. You know, it normally come in around this time. Ah. All right. There's that Carbonation check. God damn it. All right. Shout out to the chief. Uh, uh, let's get it, man.
I don't care if you go over there, but you have channel holders that got an issue with people going over to that person's channel to watch them. But everybody wants a different take on Allegio. SL Nutrients does it differently. O'Neal TV does it differently. You do it differently. I do it differently. Fundy does it differently. But like I said, instead of y'all making these videos and jumping to conclusions, why don't you go talk to the individual themselves? See, once you make a video about somebody, why would I talk to you? I'm not going to talk to you. If you made a video about me, fuck you. I'm not talking to you. Because why would I do that? You could have been a man or woman and said to me, Latoyna, okay, some people came in here.
Let me show you the difference. Let me interject for a second. Now, I understand what you're saying about, if a person has been making, a lot of videos, and talking junk about you or whatever, your thing would be, why should I talk to that person? Now, me, on the other hand, being in our report, I know that there's a lot of people that keep my name in their mouth. So when they do keep my name in their mouth, I understand that that's free promotion. So what I'm doing on my channel, I got to stay consistent with my fan base and report the news. Now, you, on the other hand, you got to just allow for the people to talk. That's what they're going to do anyway. Because, see, if you wasn't out here, if you wasn't out here doing something that was impacting people, wouldn't nobody have anything to talk about when they talking about you. They wouldn't say this person is this or that. Oh, she crazy. Oh, she been on live for 80 hours today and shit or whatever. They gonna say all that type of stuff or whatever, but they still tune in to you. They still come through.
What about them is the channel holders is what I'm referring to. When they go over there. What I'm saying is,
if somebody that subscribed to you, that's always in your chat, if they come over to my channel, and then let's say, for instance, I'm streaming your video, and then people in the comments are saying all type of crazy stuff or whatever. So how are you gonna feel about that person that's usually in your chat? That's what I want to get an understanding of.
I mean, I don't care about that, but this is what makes me mad. Well, like what happened when that situation when you and Funny, when y'all was in there and she walked in and somebody ran over there and said you talking about her. That's the issue I got. I can't stand that. Because my thing about it is, if I got something to say to you, I will say it directly to you. I've never said anything negative about Funny at all. But
No. You lied in Fundy's face. That's different.
Everybody keeps saying she's saying something about you. But everybody got to understand, if I am trying to get evidence against Allegio, I cannot tell nobody nothing.
Fundy ain't ask you. See, girl, this is why we say you got a mental problem and a mental issue. All right. Because I will never, ever in my life forget that look that Fundy had in her face when she looked at you. I will never forget that look. In 1,000 years, I will never forget that look that Fundy gave your ass. And you lied directly in her face. Ain't nobody tell Fundy shit. Fundi said that she saw you with her own two eyes, and you tried to deny and try to say Fundi had lost her motherfucking mind and she didn't see what she saw. But Fundi saw what she saw, and when you tried to act like you didn't say it, oh yeah, it just didn't work out for you. See, that's the whole thing about you being a liar, a confessed liar, Latanya. Of course, people react to lies on social media. I mean, it's kind of like a free pick.
I tell anybody about what I'm doing, it ruins everything. Because I've seen too many people trust people, and they go back and they say something, and then Allegio knows about it. It's been hard keeping this secret. It's been hard going through all of this. But at the same time, I wasn't going to tell nobody nothing. Nothing. And so I can't sit up here and say who in public is whatever, because I don't know the trust. I can't trust nobody. Because the fact of the matter of how crucial it is, based on the stuff I found out behind the scenes, what is really going on behind this.
And look, you see the comment?
It's a whole lot more disturbing than y'all can imagine. And there's way more layers to this. And people's lives are in jeopardy. So I
Read the
can't.
comment.
So I
Read that
can't.
comment.
Which one?
Excuse me. Read the comment right there with Sisters United Empowerment. Read that comment right there. Read what that person just put in the comments.
I read what she said, but it's about doing the right thing. It's not about that. It's about doing what's right.
But you see what she's saying, though? Yeah. That's the same thing I'm telling you. You can't let that stuff bother you. You got to do what you got to do.
But see, here's the problem. You're talking about, I don't give a damn what nobody says about me on YouTube. I don't care. You call people's families when you are getting people fired, when you're bringing baby daddies that don't want to be on social media, when you are messing with somebody's personal life, when people are ruining, when you can't even get another job because people said stuff about you. These jobs go and look on social media and see all of this.
So wait, isn't that your fault though, Latanya? Because you said that Nature Boy was Satan himself. You said that Nature Boy is this all-powerful super god, right? But, he's manipulating women. He's involved in all these scams. So, this will make him like a Nino Brown, right? Or an evil Scarface, or, he's El Chapo. All right? So, Latanya, you're the one woman that said you're going to bring down the devil. You're going to take down the Lex Luthor. You're going to stop Thanos. So if you made the choice and decision to dedicate your life right to this, why are you complaining about the devil fighting back? Why are you complaining that you're Latanya Jones trying to shut down Nino Brown, and Nino Brown is sending goons to drive-bys and, got your mama outside butt naked with a shotgun, and why I don't get the logic in that. You're the one that came out and said, I'm Superman and I'm going to stop Doom. So you mad when Doom punch you back in the face and you slide all across the goddamn floor? Now it's not fair. Because the same way you attacked an individual personally, because you attacked Nature Boy personally, right? His brother, his family, his life, his sex life, All of these things you attacked. But now it's a problem and an issue when it's happening to you. When you was covering Nature Boy's house, right? It was okay. But when somebody covers your house, oh, they got to go to jail. Now, see, once again, Latoyna, you don't make no sense.
That's the problem.
I
When
guess.
you get somebody fired from their job, when you sit up there and contact family members.
Wait, you getting fired from your job is no different than you trying to get Nature Boy arrested. I mean, if that was okay for you to have Nature Boy arrested, why is it a problem that people got you fired from your job? Because you tried to get Nature Boy fired from his job, right? That is your sole purpose, to get Nature Boy fired from his job. So you, in turn, get fired from yours. What's the problem? I don't get what the complaint is. What are you complaining about, Latoyna? Your complaints don't make any sense. Yeah. I mean, it just, it just doesn't make any sense.
You're getting their phone numbers. You're contacting friends of mine. For what?
Oh, you sound like Nature Boy. Don't you sound like Nature Boy in this moment? You sound like Nature Boy. I'm not talking no shit. You sound like Nature Boy. Yo, son, they calling my family, son. Mind your business, son. I'm sending this video to Nature Boy. Mind your business, son. Yo, son, what you calling my family, done? What you trying to, Latoyna, son? You want to interview Eliana? You trying to talk to my baby mom, son? You trying to get in contact with Maisha? Oh, God. All right. Why don't y'all chill, son? You trying to call my phone, son? Don't be calling my phone, son. We on the Wi-Fi. Tron, get the fuck off the Wi-Fi. Oh, man. Oh, man.
You don't have to agree with me. You ain't got to do all of that. You could just get online like everybody else does and disagree and say what you need to say. But the fact you want to ruin my life, that's another entity. It's the same thing like what happened with Jazzy with CPS. That's personal. You going and calling CPS on somebody. And let me say, darling, thank you, Jazzy, because I heard that you tried to defend me, and I want to say thank you because I didn't know. So I want to thank her. So she went through that. It's a lot of people that have been bullied for no reason.
Well, yeah, see, Latoyna, and thank you for saying that about CPS, because your boy Suey Magooey never ever said anything like that when Tyra was calling CPS on me, right? So yeah, thank you, Latoyna, thank you. All right, because I didn't know you said this until just now. Thank you.
I'm not saying the channel holders are sending them over there to do it. But you got people that are vigilantes. And they're sitting up here, you know what I'm saying, going after somebody because of a channel holder. And what I'm trying to get these channel holders to understand is you have to control your channel.
Oh.
Because these people think they have to fight your battles for you. They think they have to go out there and be Captain Save-Ho and save you.
Oh, wow. This boy. God damn. The channel holders play Captain Save-A-Ho and try to save you. Well, Latoyna, ain't you a channel holder that's trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho? Why are you trying to save everybody? You shouldn't look. I mean, you should take your own advice. Yeah, she just called me a hoe. Oh shit. Oh. Damn. Oh, I'm gonna make it. Yes, she called me a hoe. I'm dead, man.
Even though I'm not attacking you, not doing anything. And you got a lot of trolls that are like, well, if you don't get involved in these YouTube beefs, you ain't gonna make no money. You're not gonna be successful. When I proved everybody wrong, now everybody wanna force me into it. That's the issue I got with it. Because I don't want to be involved in these YouTube beefs. I don't want nothing to do with it. But you have people that because they feel it.
Wait. Why do you say I don't want to be involved in the YouTube beefs, but you know that? Oh, I don't want to be involved in the YouTube beefs, but you know, it's some money in there. Oh God. Oh, I'm trying to control my thumb because I don't want to click off the video. Uh, oh, okay.
Their channel. In other words, they're living vicariously through you.
Vicariously.
And they can't do what you do.
Ah, I can't do this.
You. And they want
She
to
said
control what you do. There's no
vicariously.
difference in that movie, Single White Female.
Oh,
When that
shit.
woman will be the only person in your life. That's
Hold on, before we go even deeper in that, my thing is because I seen somebody made a comment and was stating, hey, I must not have a job because I don't understand this or that or whatever. Okay, this is the thing right here that I want to get to with you, and I don't want to deviate from this right here. Okay, now the thing, that people have been talking about with you losing your job, do you think, as opposed to all of the stuff that you're saying about Jazzy and what took place with her, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree with what you're saying, I agree as well. But do you think that there should have been some line that was drawn on social media, as opposed to, people taking it to the point to, make you lose your fucking, your job, yo? Don't you? I mean, like, I'm just asking, like, on some real, aside from all of this shit that got to do with Nature Boy, whether a person like you, your channel, your movement, or not, why did it have to go to the point where somebody wanted to get you fired? That's all I want to ask. I just want to know that. Like, what?
Because somebody really hate me that much.
Why? I mean, why? Because you talking about a co-leader.
That's the person that did it. I don't know. I don't know why they did it. These people, I'm telling you, y'all. Let me tell you something about Vic trolls. I'm being real with it.
I might have a call in today on my channel.
Now let me be real with it. And Vic need to hear this because
Shit.
Vic don't know what the hell going on in his own damn chat room. I have literally seen the day that he went on there with, and I'm going to say this again, I'm going to say it verbatim.
Okay.
The day that he went on there with Eligio, and I am not the only one that's seen this, and if everybody was in here that was, that day that we was on live in my channel, saw not one of Vic's moderators defended him when he went against Eligio, and all these people said they were done with it. Who defended him? Me.
All right, look, that's not what I was.
Finish what I'm saying. No, but hold on. Let me explain why I'm saying that. When all them people in them chat rooms went in there and they didn't say nothing, I was the one that defended him.
Well, hot damn.
I said, what the hell is wrong with y'all?
Oh, shit.
Y'all gonna allow Nature Boy to set him up like that?
Oh, wow.
These were
Oh,
His
okay.
moderators.
Oh,
Vic
okay.
don't know about that.
Oh, okay.
Vic came in my room. I cussed all of them out.
Oh,
Every last
shit.
one of them.
Uh.
I told every last one of them.
Damn.
Look,
121 of them.
how you sit up here and allow a man to be trash like that, regardless of what it is, and whatever the reason was.
Oh, goddamn.
Why would you not defend the person
Oh.
holder you subscribe to?
Oh, shit, I'm crying. Oh, god damn.
And allow these people to question him, to doubt him. Anybody that's loyal to you would never do that. That's no different than something happens to my sister. I don't care what differences we have. You is not gonna talk about my sister, good or bad. You're not gonna disrespect.
Oh, she done brought tears. God damn.
Respect my dad. It's no different than, and it's our shame.
I'm crying.
When Big did what he did to her.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, bro, if you wrong, I'm gonna call you out. You wrong, you wrong. I don't care if you wrong or not. But my thing about the situation is, that's like my channel holders. If somebody say something about me, they gonna defend me.
Okay.
Because they know my character and they believe in me.
Oh.
But Vic did not know I did that. I did that on a live. I went on God for seconds. This is moderators. That damn bad. See, nobody told Vic about that. Nobody told Vic about that. And I felt offended because I was like,
okay. Thank you, World News. I gotta thank World News for this interview. This is some epic 5-star shit, my nigga. Damn, I'm crying. Oh shit. Look, nigga. Damn. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, I'm crying. Oh my God. I gotta thank World News for going over here and getting Latoyna Jones to confess that she decided to attack the army of Vicdamoane first. Woo! Hey, we leaving this video up, man. God damn. Oh shit. I gotta thank World. This is some solid groundwork right here. All right. Because in this statement right here, what she just said, she confessed that with me unknowingly, I had no idea. Okay, I had no idea that this was going on. I had no knowledge of what she was doing because I did not know her. And she said out of her own mouth that she attacked every single one of my moderators. Oh God. Okay. So there should be no more debating or discussing who started this. I hope Suey Magui is watching. I hope they take this out for Suey Magui. I hope we play this back for Ashe. We just gonna share this live with everybody. That Latoyna Jones, out of her own mouth, just said that Vicdamoane, doing his thing, minding his business, DJing, playing the music, going to the website, playing the music, you know what I'm saying? Doing my thing. And out of nowhere, a Latoyna Jones did not like what my moderators were writing and saying. So she went behind my back and attacked all of my moderators on a live stream. Now do y'all see where the beef comes from when people start telling the truth? Because like I said, it's only so much I'm going to allow you to do before I end up responding or doing something back. That's just common sense. Who attacks the king of trolls? Somebody that really doesn't have a whole lot of time on their hands. That's not normally what people do, but sometimes they do. And then get mad when I swing back. Then I'm the bad guy when I swing back. Now, Latoyna, do you see how easy that was for you to just come out and say it? Because you never told me that. Like you said, you didn't contact me and say, hey, Vic, I've been attacking your moderators. And you wonder why you have a key dead man up your ass right now. But once again, Latoyna, you kicked over that bee's nest. You went over there and stuck your hand in that bee's nest to get stung a million times. Seriously? Why are you complaining about the stinging? I mean, you don't think that attacking a room full of people that you didn't know was like one of the dumbest things you could have ever did? You don't think that was stupid? You don't look at yourself and say, well, you know what? I was really stupid by going in here and attacking these people, and I didn't even really know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Because the same live that you're referring to is the interview where me and Nature Boy were debating the Bible. And after we had that debate, that was the end of us arguing or whatever. That we pretty much acted like grown men. Because he's a man and I'm a man. So, like I said, I'm not gonna sit up here and stare at this nigga shake dancing with some women. No, that's not my thing. That's not my thing. I'd rather, get off into some music. Hell, I'll play the game.
Do you have any idea that I cussed out your moderators because of that shit? I just thought it was wrong. And I would do that for anybody. Anybody's room. If I sat there in your room and I watched your moderators not be there for you. Yeah, I'm gonna let them because I'm like, it's wrong.
Hey, look, let me ask you something. I want you to listen to what I'm saying, right? And I want you to tell me who was wrong, okay? I was 8 years old. We had 5 cats. Across the street from us, we had a neighbor. The neighbor didn't like our cats, but the neighbor's mother used to feed the cats. The neighbor across the street disliked the cat. One day, one of our cats got shot. The cat died. Of course, the cat got shot. Whose fault was that?
It depends on what the scenario is. If the scenario is,
I want to make a point to you right now. Whose fault was that? Why did my cat get killed?
Like I said, it would depend on getting information.
The neighbor's mom was feeding my damn cat. So when the cat got killed, the cat was thinking with familiarity that it was okay to go over there. Now her son disliked the cat.
Now if you would have said the son killed him, then yeah, the son is at fault. Yeah.
Listen. So what I'm asking you right now is, who is it that's in fault with what you were doing? You understand? Simply by you talking about Eliseo. You could have been talking about whatever the fuck you want to talk about on your channel. But now you lost your job. You understand? Now you sat up here and you said a lot of stuff about Nature Boy and taking him down and stuff like that. So what I'm getting out of all of this is people simply disliked you all off of the account of you talking about Nature Boy. So that's what it is. This very point blank.
No.
So what is? Well, I mean, why are people doing
Some didn't like me when I said something about Funny. Some of them didn't like when I said something about Vic. It's whatever
But when
channel.
you're saying that stuff about Vic, when I'm asking you about the phone numbers and stuff like that or whatever, like nothing ties him to it other than you saying, I think that's what happened.
Because they didn't come in there. Okay, let me explain from the beginning.
Get him, world.
Allegio trolls and big trolls.
Get him, world.
Allegio trolls just come in there and say leave him alone. They don't do the address. They don't do the phone number. They don't do none of that. They just defend that man. They may go in there and say such say something about you, but that's as far as they're gonna take it. Vic's people, a lot of them are hackers. A lot of them have. I mean, I got a video of K Deadman admitting.
K Deadman.
Queen Sheba, she's associated with Vic.
Queen Sheba.
She talked to my sister in the chat room.
Queen Sheba.
So do you want to ask these people? Like, do you want to ask these people like what the beef is?
I have it in writing. They wrote it in the chat rooms. They admitted
I can't do
They
this.
admitted to it.
So what's the resolve? I mean, for all of this, with
They going to jail.
you saying all these people, you say they going to jail. So you're saying whoever, you know, everybody. So are
They trying to kill me.
Or are you just saying them?
Goddamn.
It all ties together.
It all ties together.
Oh man.
All of it ties together.
Damn.
Oh.
So you saying these? So when you mention me and Diva and Vic, so what you saying is no? You said me, Vic, and what Fundi? You saying that we were the
what I'm saying is that has nothing to do with me. What I'm trying to tell y'all is this. Right now, Allegio is losing money. He's losing money. And he got gripes with people. And he has information on all of y'all. He goes to jail. He's taking out everybody.
So the thing now with you, with the information that you do have that could just basically diffuse all of this stuff right now, when you gonna just unleash the beast then? I mean, all this stuff, people reporting you and calling, sending pizzas and all hamburgers, all type of stuff. Like, when are we just gonna just say, you know, just we're gonna bust it down like this is it? Like, enough is enough with this sense. I mean, when is all this gonna happen?
This afternoon.
This afternoon?
This afternoon.
Ah.
Well, hell. So I see that. Hey, I see that look in your eyes, you know, and I hear that tone of your voice, you know. So hey, you know, so have you at least tried to talk to these people, you know, who got you fired? I see people putting it in the chat. They saying diet did and stuff. I don't be knowing because I don't be watching, you know, other people's stuff like that. I don't know. I just came in here because I'm saying, hey, let me see what's going on. I logged into my other account.
No, because there's an investigation. No, I don't have to.
So all this stuff was supposed to happen in the afternoon. You know, Latoyna, it is 11:51 p.m. It is 11:51 p.m. Solo, I believe you're in California. What time is it in California? Because she's in North Carolina, so it's almost midnight. I think the afternoon is over for the entire country. You said some shit was supposed to pop. I mean, goddamn, I slept through it, girl. I thought, you know, I missed it. This video was made 11 hours ago, so that would have put it at about, you know, a little bit before noon, before 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So when she said the afternoon, that was 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then when you get to 7, you know, that's no longer the afternoon. When you get to like 6 and 7 o'clock, you're going into the evening hours. And if you are in America right now, it is the evening. I don't give a fuck where you are. It's midnight on the East Coast. Y'all motherfuckers are in the evening everywhere. All right. All right. The sun is down in America everywhere. It's almost 12 o'clock here. Sun going down. Somebody said 8:52 in Cali. Yeah, it's a wrap. From the East Coast to the West Coast. So some shit popped off in the afternoon. Latoyna, you should repost it. All right, or you should have set it up for tomorrow or something. Okay, like your time scheduling is all fucked up.
So with ongoing investigations, right? You can't talk about stuff, right? You can't talk about it. I already know because I've listened to you in times prior when you talked about certain stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I listened to you. So now, what's the deal now? With you and your channel and what you're doing right now, what's the move now? How's it going down now? Because you can't keep getting them all this information because you be on here, for a long time talking. So, with what you're doing in the background, you got to be, incognito with that thing. You hear me? So
Nobody's
what's going on?
Nobody's ever gonna know what's going on in the background, but we have enough. The reason I'm showing is to shut everybody up, to show people how serious this is. And this one piece of evidence alone that I'm going to show is going to be a game. It's going to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt we have evidence.
Does this have anything to do with the coach? And is that what it has to do? That evidence? Okay, so you're saying everybody else would centrally be and tied to all of this stuff. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We have evidence of it. So.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You got me on the edge of my seat now. You got me on the edge. Because see, look, right, I'm going to have a call in on my channel today, and I'm gonna let people call in, with the call in number. You can use the star 67 over.
Look how excited she is. All right. Look how excited she is. All right. World News, he is trolling in the ninth dimension. All right. Shout out to you, sir. All right, because you have to be smart. I tell people this all the time. When you trolling, it ain't nothing wrong with doing a little ass kissing, because if you don't do some ass kissing, you're not gonna get no information. A lot of you motherfuckers say, well, no, man, I can't do that. I can't be faking it like that. I can't be faking it like that. Nigga, all we want is the motherfucking story. So, nigga, do what you gotta fucking do and come the fuck out. That's why y'all niggas never go nowhere. All y'all weak niggas like Suey Magooey. You's a weak bitch. This is what I mean. Y'all can say whatever you want to, all right, about me trolling Tommy. But at the same time, I'm the one that benefited from that. That was the object of the game. It wasn't about who liked it and who was down with it and who was a part of it. The benefactor of that was me. That was the goal. Trolling to get the information and get the fuck out. All right. Yeah. Let's roll. Keep going.
Whatever, because I know people been out here talking about this stuff. So I give whoever an opportunity to come up and then be able to discuss this as well. Because like I say, this just blew me right here. This just blew me all together.
There's a mole in Eligio's camp. I just say that.
You think the mole can be talking to these other folks?
There's a mole in the camp. No, they're not giving this to anybody else. So no one got it. Nobody else got this but me.
So the thing about, hey, let me ask you now that I'm up here with you, because I heard you say this on the video and shit, right? You was like Nature Boy and them, they be out there, and so many, I'm paraphrasing it up, where, I'm country and I'm kind of, humorous and shit, but you was basically saying Nature Boy and them be out there shitting on the grass, right? So, what's the thing with that? Is that allowed, on that type of Airbnb property? Can you just do that? Can you just go take a shit outside or whatever?
They can sue you. No.
They can sue you?
Yes.
So do you think the guy, the owner of that facility, that Airbnb, that property?
Put his way.
Do we know about this?
One of the Airbnbs had to be closed down and quarantined because of what he did. I say it like that.
He had to be quarantined.
Quarantined. I say it like that. It's shut down permanently.
That was that what? Which spot was that?
I can't tell you that.
Oh my good, because I had posted a video one time and some people were giving reviews and they were saying stuff like they was defecating on the lawn and stuff, back then or whatever. It might be the same spot. But
they have, if something like that happens, the quarantine people have to come in and they have to quarantine everything. Everything has to be thrown out. That's thousands and thousands of dollars.
You see that video? You see that video when Joy was, not Joy, but Sheba, when she was out there with that leaf? You ain't still? What she was doing out there?
Sunny? That was Sunny.
That was Sheba. That was Sheba. Sheba was out there.
No, that was Sunny and Price. That's who did that.
I'm going to show you.
I know. I'm talking about the one I seen was the one of Sunny and Price. She was the one sitting there doing that. I seen that video.
Now that one I seen was Sheba. She had a big long ass leaf. It could fit a whole crack of her butt. She could put that leaf up her butt.
What I thought was Sunny and Price, and she was squatting down on the ground.
Look at the thing. Look. This is the one I'm talking about right here.
Oh no, not that one. No, I haven't seen that one. No, the one I seen was the one last week with Sunny and Price. They were doing that. I did see that. That was crazy.
Look at it.
I see it. Wow. What in the world? That's disgusting.
A whole butt crack up. The whole thing. Look,
that is so disgusting.
Hey, that leaf is long. Look at that leaf. Look how that it fit up the whole.
I see.
Whole leaf didn't get everything. Look at that. Look at her white that went down. 80 squat down, but tight everything. Got
how are you gonna do that and you in an Airbnb? I'm not.
That shit ain't right. Look at that shit, man. Look.
I see it.
They watch up both their hands or nothing. Ain't nothing. Just what I'm talking about. Type of shit I'm talking about.
Oh, you didn't see the one that Sunny did?
No, I ain't see that one.
He was squat down because Spice was talking about how beautiful it was. Then it was, and then she was squat down. You literally seen her doing. No, you literally seen her doing it. See, you didn't see Sheba do it, but literally you seen Sunny do it. Yeah, you literally seen her.
I bet y'all that dookie be crunchy and everything over there, man. I know it do, man. Cause they ain't in there taking no shower, but on what, Tuesday and Thursday, right? Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, that's when they turn it up.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Then Sheba got all that stuff on her back. You see that baby forehead? You see that baby forehead? You see Jordan baby forehead? Why the baby forehead looking like that and stuff?
I don't know.
Oh, see, Latoyna, if you are going to go at Nature Boy, you should be like as educated as world news. Now, see, this is where I'm confused at. How the fuck you gonna take down Nature Boy and you can't even talk about the stuff that Nature Boy do and the shit that he put up? World News got all the motherfucking information and you sitting here going, I don't know. That's disgusting. I thought you was in this shit. What do you mean you don't know? You supposed to be sitting there with World News like, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, I remember that too. See? Perpetrating, committing donation fraud.
I don't know. At first, I thought it was some type of rash or whatever, and I started thinking like, well, damn, I've heard of diaper rashes and, babies getting rashes, they, perspiring and stuff like that or whatever, but damn, why in the hell would the baby have a rash on his forehead?
Well, that could be eczema. It could be eczema, the beginning stages of eczema. It could be that.
I think it's a dirty ass blanket. That's what I think.
Could be. It could be that too. It could be bacteria.
They ain't over there. Look at it.
World. Now, the one thing Latoyna do not know is how to take care of a baby. I mean, seriously. See, her child used to break out like that, so that's why she like, shit, I don't know. Could be. All right. This is why Nature Boy keep rising, Latoyna. because you suck at taking him down.
They ain't using no game over that motherfucker. They ain't. He don't. Nature Boy don't even know anybody over there in the jungle that's coupon and then getting shit for the low. He don't know. He don't know. He ain't buying shit. He ain't buying shit. They get that shit in the jug. They get a box of food.
My thing is, make up your mind. Either you gonna live off the grid or you gonna live on the grid. Which one you gonna live on?
So you're saying right now that he doesn't live off the grid?
No, it's not off the grid. Off the grid is you not using nothing of technology at all. Nothing. You're not
phone cancels it out. So what about the phone cancels it out, right? Just automatic.
All of that.
But he's a musician and an artist and a videographer and a lot of other things.
You're living like animals. You be living like the Neanderthals. You'll be living like the cavemen. That would be considered fraud.
You ever seen Bear Grylls before?
Yeah.
You like Bear Grylls? I like Bear Grylls. You like Bear Grylls? Nature Boy ain't nothing like Bear Grylls is. He ain't nothing like him is. See, that's the stuff that I'm talking about.
There's a few people that live in nature. They build their houses and everything of nature. They eat out there in nature. They cook everything in nature. Everything is nature. There's too many documentaries of that contradict what Eligio is doing.
So how do you know about all of these people that live in nature, right? Because these documentaries were recorded. So those people in nature use cameras, which means they no longer can be considered living in nature by your logic, right? Because like you said, nature means no technology. So if there's no technology, Latoyna, then basically all the people that have been recorded in nature have to be disqualified, like you disqualified Nature Boy. But I guess that, all right, I guess that went over her head. Yes, World News, this is like the greatest fucking interview I think I've ever seen. All right, I've laughed, I've cried. Oh, all right. I've gone through so many emotions as we break this shit down. All right. All right. But thank you, World News, for getting her to confess that she started this shit with me and the army of Vicdamoane. That we didn't know this bitch from a can of paint. We didn't have no affiliation. I am so glad you got her to admit, all right, that Anita really don't like you, World News. I could just be honest with you. I could just say that publicly. But thank you. You got her to confess. All right. All right. You got her black ass to confess, this lying ass bitch. Oh, and we didn't recorded it. That's all we wanted. We wanted the body. God damn it. Look. Bring me the body. That's all I want. Bring me the body. Run around here for months and months and months and months telling all these bullshit ass fairy tale once upon a time on ABC ass stories and shit. All right. I don't see why Vicdamoane's trolling you. I don't see why Vicdamoane's trolling. Oh, motherfucker, you know why. All right. We ain't even going to look. This is what we not going to do. We not going to keep repeating ourselves over here. All right. Yo, stupid ass. Listen to what she said, world. I mean, she said that shit with a confident face. I went over, right, and made a video attacking the army of Vicdamoane. That's some amazing shit to say publicly. That's amazing. That was the first time I ever heard somebody publicly confess like that. I'm smoking all types of trees. I ain't never heard nobody do no shit like that. I ain't never heard nobody. She just came out with it. She just came out with it. Like, you know what? Vic didn't even know none of this. Vic didn't know none of this. I made a live and I attacked every single one of his moderators. Well, now Key Deadman is up my ass, or as she like to call her, K Deadman. Now, look, I attacked the army of Vicdamoane. Now the army of Vicdamoane is up my ass, and I want Vic to go over there and stop them. Like, straight up, I'm supposed to stop the army of Vicdamoane. Well, they only doing this for you. Nigga, no. You attacked them. You went at them first. You said that you decided to attack a chat room and you didn't know who was friend or foe. You didn't care. You cussed these motherfuckers out. And I never, and you made it your personal business not to tell me that. You made it your personal business not to say that to me. You wanted to keep that part of it, that bit of information from me, that you threw the first punch. And after you threw the first punch, you came back and said, well, these people are trying to set you up, Vic. The people that you went and swung on, you attacked a bunch of random motherfucking psychopaths, like you said, Latoyna. Oh, Vic don't have no control over his chat room. You goddamn right. So I wouldn't advise you attack anybody in my chat room, because these people are psychopaths. These people are insane. Why attack why go after those people? Why go after those people? It's like, that Jason Voorhees is in the next room. He's in the next room. He doesn't know you're in the room, but you're going to make it your personal business to open the door and throw a bottle in his face. Wow. All right. That's amazing. And again, these people that you attacked had nothing to do with the movement that you had going. If you going at Nature Boy, the army of Vicdamoane ain't stopping shit. The reality of your issue was that Nature Boy came over here and did that live show with me and not you. That's why you attacked the army of Vicdamoane. Because guess what, Latoyna? The army of Vicdamoane wasn't supposed to defend me against Nature Boy, because they didn't know who the fuck that nigga was. How could they defend something that they didn't even know who the fuck? When I went and grabbed that nigga, didn't nobody know who the fuck that nigga was. Latoyna. So you attacked the army of Vicdamoane out of jealousy, plain and simple. You attacked us over jealousy, but don't feel bad, Latoyna, because you wasn't the only one. Because I guess Nature Boy was hot in that moment, and the bright lights was on him in that particular point. So yeah, we did a couple of live shows on YouTube. I went into his IG a few motherfucking times. Big fucking deal, Latoyna. All right? That's something you glorify. I don't glorify it, and I was there. I was in the live and don't even glorify it. But you see that as some type of great accomplishment or some shit. All right? That is your monumental point in life. All right. Me, that wasn't shit to me. I went up there, went into his lives. He didn't came into my lives. All right. He lives his life. I live mine. All right. That's just that. But you are stuck in that moment. You are caught up in that. You are wrapped up in that shit. And then you're so desperate for content that you had to lie on me and drag me into your fuckery for no apparent reason at all, just because I think you were just running out of shit to say about Nature Boy, and you didn't want to be caught up in getting all your information from World News, because everybody knows World News goes at Nature Boy nonstop. So if you needed information about Nature Boy, you would have no choice but to go to World News. But you don't want to seem like a copycat, right? That's why World News came to you and said, well, did you see this? Did you see that? Did you see this? And you sitting there talking about some, no, I didn't see this. No, I didn't. No, World, it wasn't that video. It wasn't the Sheba video. It was this one. All right. And the nigga sitting there telling you, no, I have the video. Let me show you. Oh, that's my first time seeing that. The place had to be quarantined. They had to quarantine the facility. It was shut down afterwards. But you forgot you was talking to World News. So World News knows every single place that Nature Boy has lived. So you almost fucked up the lie, didn't you? You were that close to hanging yourself. Because I heard World News. I saw you, World. You asked a very direct question. Oh, which facility you talking about? Which house you talking about? I can't say. It's just, I can't say. Damn, you couldn't, you know, you should have did this interview with Suey. He probably would have made you look a little bit better.
Be considered fraud. Because you're claiming to be in nature and you're getting money saying you're in nature and you're not. You're not off the grid.
So he ain't doing no shit like this. Look, he ain't doing nothing like that. He ain't doing nothing like that. Look at Rick Real. He gonna eat that shit. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what it's kind of insect. He know what they mean to them. See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Look at him. Ain't all the motherfucking work. Shit, look at him. That's back real. Look at him. Survival. Look at him. Out in shit. I mean, they look. Big ass snake and shit.
Hey, World. If I called her mother or father or sister, nigga, I'd be live with that shit. Everybody knows that. We would be live. We would be live. That was no different. World News. That was no different that when I got in contact with Aya's sister. When I got in contact with Aya's sister, we was live on Instagram with that shit. Then we went live on YouTube with that same shit. What the fuck? I'ma call her mother and father and not be live, nigga. I'm not gonna put it up. You feel me? Would that make any sense? Why waste my time calling your mother and father to say what to these motherfuckers? Like, exactly what am I supposed to say to your mama and daddy, Latoyna? See, I don't even think anybody called her mother and father because she could never recite what this individual said. If I call World News phone and say, World News, you's a bitch ass nigga, whoa, he can go live and say, Vicdamoane called my phone and said verbatim, I was a bitch ass nigga. Common sense, common sense. Common sense, common sense. You see? I mean, check this out. Like world news. I really want to talk to her mother and father. But you know what's funny? Me being the king of trolls, right? Somebody called her mother and father and said that they were me. Well, I would like to talk to Latonia's mother and father because, like she said, Latonya don't ever want to talk to me, right? So, if I put out a request to talk to Latonya's mother and or father and can't get the goddamn number, world, well, then somebody's lying about calling her mother and father. Because I'm the king of trolls, right? And somebody got her mother and father's number, right? And they called mommy and daddy and said that they was me. Latonya been running and talking all this shit about this shit, right? So much that it made me say, well, you know what? Maybe if I have a conversation with your mother and father, maybe then you would come out the dark and have the conversation with me your goddamn self. That's what I was thinking to myself. But whoever called her mother and father, right? They just don't want to give me the number. Ain't that a bitch? I can't even get the number to Latonya Jones' mother and or father says somebody got the number, but they don't want to get a number out. Ain't that something? Hey, world, if somebody got your telephone number, an enemy of yours, an enemy got your personal telephone number, why them trolls ain't calling your phone, world? Wait, I'll do you one better. A troll has the telephone number of your mother and father, world news, and that bitch ain't everywhere. That motherfucker ain't shared all around the globe, nigga. We should all know that number by heart. We should know Latonya Jones' mother and father's number by heart, according to her. Do you follow what I'm saying? How does that make sense? Latonya made a claim and said her mother and father were getting phone calls from the army of Vicdamoane, but the army of Vicdamoane don't want to give Vicdamoane that telephone number. Ain't that a bitch? Because, you know, if you give Vicdamoane the telephone number, I will call that number live. I got no issues. I'm not scared to dial some goddamn digits and wait for a motherfucker to say hello. I'm not afraid to do that. So that's so strange, Latonya. If I had your telephone number, guess what? I wouldn't be doing this video, Latonya. I'd be calling your ass and we would still be live in that moment. All right? Yes, world news. Look, I was on my gaming channel and Supreme convinced her to call my phone because Supreme has my number. So she calls my phone and we're going through this discussion about her emails and things like that being hacked and all this other crap. So she told me that one day when she was live streaming, she said that the army of Vicdamoane hacked her computer and hacked her YouTube channel. And she saw something come across her screen that said a team of trained monkeys are handling this situation. And from her words, she said that the monkey was a diss or an attack to her from the trolls. I then informed her that she was not hacked, that when you see that monkey come up on your screen, that is the YouTube servers going down. When the servers go down, YouTube can go down and shut down, just like Instagram, just like Facebook or Twitter. Any of these servers can go down. I explained to her in detail on how that's not a hack job, that everybody goes through that. So I asked her that if she could go on her platform and retract those statements about the army of Vicdamoane hacking her computer. Then we got into the discussion about her flashing her mother's telephone number while she was using a DU recorder. Now, when she did this, I said, don't you feel responsible for putting your mother's telephone number out? I said, because you're the one that flashed it. So her narrative is, oh, I know I flashed it, but that don't mean people were supposed to call it. Latoyna, you are attacking a group of black people. So now you put out your own information and you're upset because they're attacking you the same way you are attacking them. So after that, I gave her direct information about who Key Dead Man was. And I asked her, well, if you got a beef with Key Dead Man, then you need to handle that shit yourself. That ain't my beef. I don't know what's going on between you and her, and you won't tell me. But please, could you please stop attaching my name with Nature Boy? Because I'm not involved in y'all shit. This was like back in fucking March. So she said that she would no longer affiliate me with Nature Boy, and we thought that that was the end of that. But then she came back talking about she was going to make a GoFundMe in my name, and I mean, just all this old crazy shit. So I tried to reach out to her one more time and say, well, hey, man, I mean, if you keep fucking with me, I'm going to react, and you probably ain't going to like it. Yet here we are today. Now she talking about this shit is a competition. I mean, recently you heard her talk about she want to put money in Nature Boy's pocket. I mean, it's amazing how people, confess when the pressure is applied.
When has Eligio ever did this right here? Look at Bear Grylls. Look at that shit, man. He can't even start a fight. Look at that shit. Look at that big ass snake. You go out there, you think Nature Boy gonna go out there and do that shit? Tell you think he'll do that shit?
No. He said he wouldn't think enough time with me. Yeah, and that's why I asked him. I said, why are you not living like that? I mean, world, there are caves that I've seen that somebody's made that modernized and made them beautiful, and you out there in nature is modernized. I mean, if you got a cave that you turn into something modernized, then that's fine. You still want to have that thing, but that child is not living in no God-forsaken. They just, you don't do that.
I'm telling you, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at Bear Grylls. This is Bear Grylls. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's not hard. He ain't hard by Tanya. He ain't living in nature like this. Look, Tanya.
No.
Look at man, he ain't gonna bullshit me like I already know.
Money. You can
He ain't gonna bullshit me like
money, and this man is using Bruce Lipton stuff. That's plagiarism. You can't do that. That's not your knowledge.
he using.
Oh wow, is that? Please don't block her. Is that the real Latonya Jones, or is that a troll? Is that the real Latonya Jones, or am I being trolled right now? Am I being trolled right now? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Somebody's punking me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's fucking with me. Is that the real Latonya Jones? Typing in my chat room. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's actually typing. She's actually writing. Wow. Amazing. That's amazing. World News. That's some amazing shit. I'm in shock. I am in shock. I'm mind blown right now. Explosions, boom, boom, boom. Because you know, when I go to write in Latonya's chat room, oh, she blocks me off rip. Ain't that something? When I go write in her chat room, everything I say get blocked. Ain't that right, Latonya? Right? I gotta sneak around, right? To hear you talk behind my back. But you say that I'm admitting guilt. Well, no, dear. Actually, Latonya, I'm actually thanking you in this live. I don't know, if you got to the stream late, if you saw me in the beginning, I literally said thank you for admitting the truth about you starting this whole goddamn beef. I literally thanked you for that. I literally thanked you for admitting that you were the one that started this whole thing. All right. And I thought that was one of the greatest things that you finally did. You finally told the truth. I mean, your evidence is pointless now once you admitted the truth. Do you see? Do you see? You admitted the truth. We like it when you admit the truth. We can stand with that. Once you tell the truth, there is no going back, girl. Do you see? You said in this live that we are going to leave up for eternity, Latonya. And it don't matter what you say after this because we got the video. You said, and I quote, that the army of Vicdamoane did not defend me when I did that live with Nature Boy. So you went behind my back because I did not know this. You did a live and you attacked every single one of my moderators. You did that. Tell it to the feds. Give this video to the feds. And Latoyna, you know I don't even flag you, girl, so you can play this video on your channel and talk all the shit you want. Feel free. Put this on Facebook. Put it on your Spotify, Pandora's, The Truth and the Real. Girl, you said thinking it, you said it, baby. You said it out of your own mouth. You said it for the masses. All right? That was amazing. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, girl. You finally told the truth. And see, I can stand with that. All right? But see, Latoyna, you don't play the game fair. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, if I was to come into your room to try to talk to you and speak to you, all you're going to do is block me. Do you see how much freedom you have in my room right now? Make sure you send this video to the fans. Because you can't say I'm going to jail and I haven't committed a crime. That's slander, baby. Why do you do that? That's slander. I mean, you might have gotten away with putting false crimes on one nigga, but that don't mean you could do it to every nigga. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, your only reason why you're upset with me is because I can send Nature Boy a message, right? And he'll probably come now. All right. Well, yes, Latoyna, I can say fuck the feds. It is my American right. Have you ever heard of freedom of speech? You know, I remember you saying that you was in Germany. We not in Germany, baby. It's America. I can say fuck the feds. There is rap songs that say fuck the feds. So if the celebrities can say it, why am I going to jail? You said you don't care about views or money. That is untrue. Because you made a statement that said that you wanted to debate Nature Boy for cash dollars. That's what you said, baby. You wanted to do it for the money. You have officially become Cardi B. You said that you would break it down and bust it open. You said that you were willing to raise money to give to Nature Boy in a debate that if he won, he would get paid. What do you mean, ma'am? The feds is watching. You going to jail, Latoyna? The feds is watching. Why did you say that? Guess what? The feds ain't got me on tape saying I was going to pay Nature Boy and give him all this type of money. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't go nowhere, girl. Feel free. Keep typing now. Can you explain yourself? Please, because if I got that wrong, all right? Do you see that? She don't want to address her own statements. You said these things. That's so sad. You said that my fan base was walking away from me. 142 people, Latoyna. Why are they here? You said that my people were walking away from me. Why are they here today? Why every time I go live, they pop up? I don't think people blocking you, World News. I think they just putting you in timeout. I don't think they blocking you. I have no control over the chat. Here, Latoyna, I'm going to play back for you what you said. And I want to see what your explanation is. Because I don't think you pay attention to the words that be coming out of your mouth. It's like I'm asking you a question and you don't want to answer the question. You still talking shit. The feds are not believing you, Latoyna, because they haven't contacted you. The feds told you to leave them the fuck alone. When you called the feds regarding Umi, they told you not to call back. And when they said to you, don't call back, you said to them, well, if something else happened, I'm going to call y'all again. This woman just told you not to call back, but you acted like you didn't hear that. And you just said, well, I'm going to call again. Latoyna, the emails that you send out to the feds, you remember the website that you showed, or you forgot about that? You don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 responses, do you? All these emails that you're sending out to the feds, they're not contacting you at all. Latoyna, have you ever been arrested and incarcerated? Have you ever been in jail ever in your life? Because I don't believe that you've ever been through the system, the prison system. I believe that your life is milk and honey, that you've lived 45 years and you've never gotten into the back. You don't know what handcuffs feel like in the back of a police car. I mean, you might know what they feel like, but not in that sense where you're getting fingerprinted and you sitting in a holding cell. Has that ever happened to you? All right. See, Latoyna, you never ever looked me up because, see, I'm a 2-time felon. I got 2 felonies, Latoyna. So with that being said, if I was doing something illegal, I know that they would have came and got me a long time ago. I mean, you started all this bullshit around April. It's October. They don't need why would they need more information? You said the feds involved. Now I know that the feds are involved. So the case is no longer secret, right? The Fed case is no longer secret. So now it's time for them to pick people up before they leave the country. Because the Fed case was secret until you snitched, right? But you was remember, you wasn't supposed to say nothing, but you did. You told everybody because you be snitching. The investigation that was supposed to be secret is now public. So what the fuck are they investigating that you really can't prove that no federal government is See, Latoyna, when the federal government actually get involved in some shit, they go public with it. Do you remember R. Kelly? When R. Kelly got hemmed up for the feds, when the feds came for R. Kelly, they were on the news saying to people publicly that this nigga ain't getting out of jail. They said that before he was even convicted, Latoyna, because That's the feds. That's how the feds move. That's how the feds work. Does that make sense, boo-boo? It should. Homeland Security does not need a warrant to enter your house, kick your ass, break everything in it, and leave. In fact, the whole concept of the Homeland Security is unconstitutional, Latoyna. You don't know about your laws, do you? All right. Don't go nowhere, Latoyna. I mean, stay with me. I mean, you might learn something today. And Latoyna, one more thing, boo-boo. Can you stop lying on people when you talk about I'm selling weed illegally? Because you don't want to address any of the facts that I show you that it's legal in Michigan for you to possess and sell up to 2.5 ounces out your house. You know, as long as you ain't making commercials with it. All right? I mean, can we address some of the real shit, Latoyna? Because I know you looking for that. You came over here to troll my page, but you say you're not trolling, but that's what you're doing, which I don't really have a problem with it, but I would prefer to talk to you directly. I mean, I do have a telephone number, but don't call it. Hold on, girl. Don't, well, you can't even call it, so I'm not even worried about that. All right? I'm not even worried about that. So, all right. Check this out, Latoyna. Can we please address the elephant in the room? State laws, Latoyna. And let me get this off of this. Okay. Here is the state laws for marijuana. You said that there were dispensaries and you know people in your neighborhood with dispensaries, but when we click on North Carolina, we can clearly see that possession and the sale and delivery of marijuana in your state is still illegal as hell. They gonna throw you under the jail for a nickel bag. Look at this. It says 0.5 ounces or less is $200, but anything over that is jail time. Okay. Now this is your state, Latoyna. Now let's look at my state in Michigan. All right. Let's look at my state in Michigan. Here's the Michigan laws in Michigan. Look at that, Latoyna. Look at that. Do you see that, Latoyna? Read that very closely. So when you said that I was selling weed illegally, right? That was basically slandering my name. You purposely slandered me after and you had no problem doing this. You had no problem doing this. Slandering my name. So is this what you're reporting to the feds, Latoyna? That I'm handing a nigga a bag of weed? I have the legal right to do that, Latoyna. But you never went back on your channel and told your following anything, did you? Right? I'm not moving pounds. But I could have up to 10 ounces in the home. What's the problem, Latoyna? What's the issue? But notice she's not going to address any of this. We're waiting, Latoyna. Now I'm going to bring the chat room up. All right. I'm just saying. But we not going to address none of this, huh? Right? You said that I was doing. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Well, night night, Latoyna. Sit back, and let me finish exposing your lying fraud ass. All right. Well, here, Latoyna. All right. Remember what you said, right? You said that this was illegal. So take a screenshot. You said that was illegal. But you don't want to address any of the slander you committed. Because at the end of the day, it's all about what you want, nothing else. All right? You told people that you never came to my channel. You said that you don't watch me. So when you go live, make sure you tell people, well, you know I was trolling Vic's channel last night. Make sure you don't make up any stories, because all the trolls are going to do is take this live and use it against you. Because you said you don't come to my channels, you don't watch my shit, you don't fuck with Vicdamoane, you don't do none of these things, yet here you are. That's why I said I was in shock when you actually started typing in my chat room. All right? I was literally in shock. Like, wow. Yeah. So I said, damn. I said, Latoyna really gonna just hold me like that? First, you admit to attacking the army of Vicdamoane first. Then you just start telling blatant lies on me to do what? What was your goal? Well, I mean, what did you win? You told all these lies, and you said that I'm committing crimes, which are not crimes, but I'm gonna go to jail anyway. I think you just want me to allow you to tell whatever lie you want to on me, and I'm not supposed to say anything back. I think that's really what it is. You're supposed to be able to lie on me, and I'm not supposed to be able to defend myself. I get it. You get to punch me as much as you want to, and I can't do nothing about it. Well, see, Latoyna, my mama didn't raise me like that.